evening. I'm Chris Matthews down in Washington. Leading up tonight, the Blame Obama game. Do Republicans actually root for bad news these days? Are they hoping for oil spills and bombing attempts so they can blame President Obama? Former New York Governor George Pataki joins tonight. I'll ask him if he'll separate himself from the Ditto heads. So let's look at Rush Limbaugh because he's tougher than you are. This is just in the last 10 days. We're hearing this heat from the right. Your crowd won't give President Obama a break. Let's listen. He catches the bad guys no good. Let's watch.
Of course, who is dividing America? It's Obama. He looks at people of color as the genuine owners of the world's wealth who've been shut out of it. Guess what? Faisal Shahzad is a registered Democrat. I wonder if this SUV had an Obama sticker on it. This is an administration that is not of this country. Obama knows who his real enemies are. And there are many more of them in Arizona than there are apparently in Iran. My friends, this regime, in its day-to-day actions, is far more Nazi-like than any identification law.
You know, Governor, I've always respected you as a sort of a common sense guy, somewhere in the middle, somewhere toward the right, depending on what's going on. And yet, I can't find any Republican, center right, or right, who will take on this guy Limbaugh, this tub of whatever. He says this guy's dividing America. He says that blacks are out there to take back what they rightfully own in this country, and he's on their side. He says this bomber that we've been talking about the last 5 minutes is a registered Democrat. He says the president's not of this country. He says he's got enemies all over the country, and he's Nazi-like. Will you distinguish yourself on at least one of these points from Limbaugh? Where? Just name one time you disagree. Because you'll be the first Republican on this show to say you don't agree with it. Where are you not a ditto head here?
All right, I'll start at the end with the last one. I do not think this regime in any way resembles Nazism. I disagree with them on a policy. This government.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't always use the right words, but this government.
No, but that's what I want, the right words.
Okay. Right. This administration does not, in my mind, resemble in any way a Nazi government. This administration has put in policies I fundamentally disagree with, but that's part of the democratic system.
Do you believe that Faisal Shahzad is a registered Democrat?
Well,
where does your side get this nonsense?
Chris,
he's not.
Chris, I don't know. He's a citizen, and whether or not he is a matter of public record.
He's
but
not.
To me, it doesn't matter. He's clearly a captured terrorist and should be treated as such.
Right. Does it matter that you've got somebody on your side of the political world that is out there accusing Obama of being a Democrat, like he's on assignment from the Democratic Central Committee? I mean, this kind of talk is so alien to America. Just to get a couple things straight, I think you've made history tonight to your favor. It's a good Friday night for your own sake here, Governor. I've always liked you. You've said some things tonight that nobody's ever said. You've said that Rush Limbaugh is wrong, that Barack Obama's not a Nazi, right? He's not a Nazi.
He is not a Nazi, yes.
And this administration was duly elected. It's not a regime.
Correct.
Okay, so you disagree with him. No, it's amazing because you're not a ditto head. You know how hard it is to find a Republican who's not a ditto head? I can't find a Republican member of the Congress. And by the way, if there are any out there, please call Hardball on MSNBC and let us know you're a Republican elected official now in office and are willing to take on that large man on radio. Anyway, Governor, you did it tonight. I award you the Hardball Award tonight. You're not a ditto head. Well, thank you, sir. George Pataki. And that's an honor on this show, at least. You're going to take some heat from Rush Limbaugh on this on Monday.